Welcome to my channel. My name is Giacomo Longaro. I'm Peruvian American living in California. I have written 2 books in Spanish related to ancient civilization and megalithic architecture with more focus in Cusco or in the Andes. We are in Cusco City, the former imperial city of the Incas, the navel of the world. What are you about to see is located in Quenqo Grande, only 40 or 45 minutes from downtown Cusco, and this is the evidence of drillings in rock. Take a look at this video. Do you think that this is the result of pounding, chiseling, or even scoop marks? On your screen, you can see the tools used by the Incas. Copper, bronze chisels, and different kind of stones, granite, diorite, and hematite. That's the version of the official narrative telling us that the Incas were able to do this, but we really don't know. Just looking at first sight, I will say that the drillings goes deep into the bedrock, at least 20 some inches or maybe 50 centimeters in depth. I also have to say that I have been unsuccessful to find any academic report, any document related to these drillings in Quenqo Grande here in Cusco. Therefore, there are no archaeological records that can tell us what kind of tool was used for these drillings. In order to drill this bedrock, you need a device, a machine capable to do circular movements, in other words, revolutions per minute, have enormous, intense labor, pressure to going down, and also a cooling system. Of course, these are my general appreciations. For me, it was not a hand tool. It was definitely some sort of machine or device used to cut through the bedrock. Are these the only drillings, or I should better say perforations? No, to be fair, there are more samples located in Coricancha Temple, just a few blocks from downtown Cusco, as you can see here. There are several Inca stones here at display, however I had to say that some of them belong to the colonial period. We have to take into account that Cusco suffered a 7.2 earthquake on April 1950, and after 3 years of restoration, the Santo Domingo temple was opened to the public to see all the Inca buildings and constructions inside. These 3 halls are just outside Coricancha Temple, located in Aguacpinta Street. You can take a look and sneak inside. It's a different technique for sure, but still interesting. Now going back to our subject of interest, you can see here on the right side, on the very end of the drillings, something that looked like a smooth scoop mark, or some way, somehow, a formula was used to soften the stone. Due to certain restrictions in that area, I did my best to record as much as possible the striations that you can see on the right side of the drillings. Now, something else caught my attention, and that is the difference of colors of the stones. More clearly, it's like a glaze or a liquid or some chemical formula was added to soften the stone. Perhaps this formula was also used as a cooling system to reduce the friction of the tool used to make these drillings. But one thing for sure, that area is heavily eroded, looks very old and ancient to me. We cannot say that this belongs to the Incas. We can assume that this is pre-Inca times and belongs to a remote ancient past. Finally, take a look at these pictures taken by me in a nearby area. Still, the official narrative is unable to give us satisfactory answers about these constructions and designs in stones. Just a few feet away from the drilling site, you can see how this bedrock has been cut. Some striations on the side of the rock, still visible despite the erosion. You can see some striations there. And here on the left, something that caught my attention is a semi-circular cut, almost curvy cut, I will say, in the best words to choose here. The striations on the surface of the cut, and also you can see is almost concave. I would say that this is the result. The striations are the result Some sort of a saw blade teeth that can cut through the bedrock so easily and so deep at the same time. The drillings and these cuts here in Quenqo Grande are the result of an elaborated process, a way of thinking, or I should say again, a sophisticated way of thinking that was able to do things perhaps more simple, with the use of a formula that can soften the stones. Some unknown tools yet to be discovered, while the archaeologists remain under speculation. I think the archaeologists and other specialists are the ones who have to give us a better explanation instead of speculations. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have a YouTube channel in Spanish with some videos in English in it, but I decided to start a new channel just in English, and this is my first video. If you like it, share it and subscribe. Don't forget to stay in touch. Thank you so much.